understand. To whom is the letter?
Miss Joanna Oakley, you have with great chivalry of spirit embarked on a very dangerous enterprise. An enterprise which, considering your youth and your sex, should have been left to others. And it is well that others are in a position to watch over you and ensure your safety. Your young friend, Arabella Wilmot, after giving so much romantic advice, and finding that you followed it, became herself alarmed at its possible consequences, and very prudently informed one who brought the intelligence to me, so that you are now well looked after. Should any danger present itself to you, you have but to seize any article within your reach and throw it through a pane of glass in the shop window, and assistance will immediately come to you. I tell you this in order that you should feel quite at ease. Hold yourself in readiness to do anything required of you by anyone who shall pronounce to you the password of St. Dunstan.
Well, has anyone been?
Yes, one man who went away.
Wanted to be shaved, I suppose. But it's no matter. I hope you have been quiet and not been attempting to indulge your curiosity in any way since I've been gone.
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, good day, sir. I suppose you want to be shaved. And as well as you've come, for I've been out till this minute. Charlie, hot water, and hand me that razor. Any news stirring, sir?
Nothing I know of, Mr. Todd, except for the illness of Mr. Cummings, the overseer. They say he got home about 12 to his own house. Since then, he's been sick as a dog. All they can hear him say is, "Oh, those pies, those pies."
Very odd, sir.
Very. I think Mr. Cummings must be touched about his story. He's a very respectful man, but between you and me, he was never very bright.
Certainly not. But it is a very odd case, sir. What pies can he possibly mean? Did you call when you came from home?
No. Forgive me, Mr. Todd. I can't help but laughing. I've come from home on the sly, you see. The fact is, my wife's cousin, Mr. Mundle, is in from town and brought with him a string of pearls. He wanted me to go around to Bridget, the court jewelers, ask if they've ever seen them before.
Were they beauties then?
Yes, they are brilliant ones. You see, Mundle lends money and didn't want to go himself. So he asked me, since Mr. Round knows you very well. Mundle thinks that they were once upon a time belonged to a wonderful woman.
Indeed.
And as it won't do good to tell a woman either, I told my wife I was going down to the water, and it just popped out. I've got the pearls in my pocket right now. Mundle thinks they're worth 12,000 pounds at the least.
12,000 pounds. A pretty sum that, sir. A very pretty sum. No doubt Mr. Mundle lends 7,000 or 8,000 upon the pearls. Charlie, you would go at once to see Mr. Cummings and ask if he is any better. You need not hurry, that's a good lad. I'm not angry with you now. So, sir, they think that you have gone after some business over the water, do they? And have the least idea that you have come here to be shaved? Here now, boy, did you not hear me before? Be off with you. That's it, that's a good lad. Shut the door, God bless you. Shall we proceed with our business, sir? I find I must give you another ladder before I polish you off. But where have I put my strap? I recollect I took it into the parlor. Sit still a moment, sir. You can amuse yourself with the courier by the by.
Very good, very good. Ah!
How long have you been standing there? What do you want?
Well, not a very friendly look. Now with
You startled me is all.
yes, I can see that. Miss Brothers compliments Mr. Todd. She sent you this note, and we'd be glad to see you as soon as possible.
Very well. Now be off with you. Oh, and Charlotte, you're looking prettier than ever.
More than you do, Mr. Todd.
Foul, boorish creature. But no matter. Fortune has smiled upon me once again. I shall be off to the continent, and the next sale of the pearls shall be in Holland. But now,
The new cook is already tired of his place, and you must tonight create another vacancy. He is the most troublesome one I have had, because he is the most educated. He must be got rid of. You know how. I am certain mischief will come of it.
well, this is quick. It seems that my little visit to the apothecary has turned out a bit more timely than I had anticipated. Perhaps we shall get rid of more than one person tonight. Ah, a timely return, boy. I have a very important errand to run, but I shall return within the hour. You may say so to anyone who calls.
Where's Mr. Rainley, sir?
Why, where should he be? I just finished him off, you see.
Finished him off.
Why, yes. What would you expect me to do?
The watchword, Miss Oakley, is St. Dunstan. I am a friend.
Yes, I received the letter.
There is no time to lose. When do you expect Todd to return?
In an hour.
Very well. As soon as he returns, I shall come in to be shaven. No doubt you will be sent away. You are to go no further than just beyond the door, out of my sight. Linger about until you are called.
Yes, but while this mystery, is there any necessity for keeping me in the dark about it?
Miss Oakley, there is nothing exactly to tell you yet, but it is hoped that tonight will remove some mysteries and open your eyes to many circumstances that at present you cannot see. The villainy of Sweeney Todd will be a spy, and if there be any hope of restoration in one in whom you feel a great interest, it will be by such means.
You mean Mark and Chester?
I do. Your history has been related to me.
But who are you? Why keep up a disguise if you are a friend?
I am a magistrate. My name is Blunt. I have an association with Colonel Jeffrey.
Colonel Jeffrey, then you know of Lieutenant Thornhill as well.
I do.
But hold, you spoke of coming here to be shaved, but let me implore you not to sit in that chair. There's some horrible mystery connected with it, but what it is, I cannot tell. Let me implore you, do not sit in it.
I thank you for your caution, but it is to be shaved in that very chair that I shall come. I know there is a mystery connected with it, and it is in order that it should no longer be a mystery that I have resolved upon running what perhaps may be considered a little risk. But our further stay here would be imprudent. When he returns, say nothing. You may be assured that when the time comes, all that can be done shall be done.
Mr. Todd, how do you do? Why, we have not seen you for such a long time now.
Yes, it has been a while. And how are you, Edith?
Quite well, thank you. Of course, you will take a pie.
No, thank you. I know it was foolish of me when I knew I was going to be making a call here, but you see, I've just had a pork chop.
Had a kidney in it, sir?
Yes, it had.
That's how I like it. Lord knows I'd eat my mother if she was a pork chop done brown and crisp with a kidney in it. Really hot, you know, just popped on a slice of bread when you're cold and hungry.
Indeed. No, no pie for me today. But I could do with a bit of brandy and bring a few glasses, will you?
I'll fetch Madame's decanter. I'm sure she'd be happy to share it with you.
Thank you.
Attend, boy. You will make an extra batch for tonight at 9 precisely.
What?
An extra batch at 100. The lawyers will be here. Do you understand me?
Hark ye, Miss Lovett. You're carrying this sort of thing too far. It won't do, I tell you, Miss Lovett. I don't know how soon I may be numbered with the dead, but as I am a living man now, I will make no more of your detestable pie.
Beware!
Beware yourself. I'm not one to be frightened at shadows. I say I will leave this place whether you like it or not. I will leave it, and perhaps you will find your power insufficient to keep me here. There's some frightful mystery at the bottom of all proceedings here, I am certain, but you will not make me the victim of it.
Rash fool!
Very well, say what you like, but I defy you.
Then you are tired of your life, and you will discover when too late the consequences of your defiance. Listen to me. When I first engaged you, I told you that you might leave here when you pleased.
Yes, you did, and yet you keep me a prisoner here. God knows I'm tired enough of it. Besides, I shall starve, for I cannot eat pies eternally. I hate them.
Oh, and they so admired.
Do you live upon pies, Miss Lovett?
That is altogether beside the question. You shall, if you like, leave here tomorrow morning, by which time I hope to have found someone else to take over your situation. But I cannot be left without anyone to make the pies for tonight.
I don't care for that. I will not make another one.
I advise you, as a friend, to change your determination, for you will most bitterly repent standing in the way of your own enfranchisement.
Mr. Todd to see you, ma'am.
Thank you, Edith. Help Charlotte now, will you? We have but little time before they arrive.
Yes, ma'am.
now, Miss Lovett. Have a seat, will you?
The end approaches, Mr. Todd.
The end? What are you talking about?
You have been providing me with such a division of spoil as shall enable me once again to appear in the salons of Paris. I ask you once more, when is this to be?
You are most impatient.
Impatient! May I not well be impatient? Do I not run a frightful risk while you must have the best of the profits? It is useless your pretending to tell me that you do not get much. I know you better than that Sweeney Todd. You never strike unless for profit or revenge.
Well,
Is it well, then, that I should have no account? God, if you had the dreams I sometimes have.
dreams, can you be so superstitious? I suppose you are afraid of your reception in another world.
No, no. You and I do not believe in a hereafter, Todd. If we did, we should go raving mad. And yet, what an enemy you've been to me.
You wrong me. The worst enemy you've ever had is in your head. Now enough of this. Here, have a brandy. You'll find that you'll have an account tomorrow evening. When you find yourself in possession of 20,000 pounds, you'll not accuse me of having been unmindful of your interests.
20,000 pounds. Did I hear you right? Or is this promise but a mere mockery? Is it possible that you have so much? Why was not all this dreadful trade left off sooner? Much less would have been done. But when am I to have it? When shall I be enabled to flee from here? Todd, you and I must live in different countries. I could never bear the chance of seeing you.
Very well, it matters little to me. I tell you, your share of the last 8 years' work shall be 20,000 pounds. You may have it tomorrow night, and then be off wherever you like. It matters to me not one straw where you spend your money. And as for the lad downstairs, I will, of course, come and read you about it.
He is hopeless and impatient and speaks of some frightful mystery of which he grows suspicious. Now the cad even threatens to stop baking the pies altogether. This on a night when I need an extra 100 for the lawyers coming in.
He'll be properly disposed of, not to worry, Mrs. Lovett. And you may be off tomorrow night if you like. In fact, it seems that you may be wanted again.
Good evening, madam. Meat pie.
Dear Mrs. Lovett, I know you by sight now, though you don't know me. I am Mrs. Rankley, wife of Mr. Rankley, the tobacconist. I have come to ask a favor of you, to about one of these bills we put in your window.
Dear me, now what's this? Missing. Mr. John Rankley, tobacconist of 92 Fleet Street. The above gentleman left his home to go over the water on business, and has not since been heard of. He is supposed to have had some valuable property with him in the shape of a string of pearls. The said Mr. Rankley is 5 feet 8 inches high, long face, short nose, thick set and skittle made, not very well upon his feet. Whoever will give any information of him at 92 Fleet Street shall be amply rewarded.
Yes, that's him to a T. My poor, dear, handsome Rankley. How I shall never be myself again. I haven't eaten anything since he went out.
Oh dear, now that won't do at all. Charlotte! Fetch a hot pie at once.
Right away, Mom.
Then have a brandy, madam, to calm the nerves.
Why, whatever could have become of him?
Here we are, Mom. Fresh from the oven. Thank you, Ma'am. You're very kind.
Lift up the top crust, and I can assure you, you will know of what happened to Mr. Rankley sometime soon.
Oh, I shall hope so. He may have been taken ill and I was